Welcome everybody to the Chosegaming Podcast. It's good to see you all again. Welcome to the first episode. It's never done this before, but this is the first episode of the podcast that we're talking about is that anything we can do this with today. So let's begin. I recommend doing this vlog with some lights on. So let's begin. So today, guys, this podcast is going to be a good episode. We're going to talk about a lot of other things that we can explain this and how we do this. So let's begin this episode, and we're going to start that. So today's episode, we're going to talk about how the Chosegaming started. Like anytime types and things, like we can talk about more, and we're going to see how the Chosegaming started. So let's begin talking about it. So, it all started with me and my buddy Vincent, who were like friends with each other, and we became buddies at the time that we started making videos, like making content, making edits and stuff, like all those stuff. But after we done all those videos, we kind of like thinking that this is going to be the best process, but it's going to be like a lot of things. But there's one more thing that there's a lot of things that I found out that kind of suspicious at, like many things that I can explain it, but they can take it like in no sense of that. So it's like artificials. So I just look at artificial of that, but not being like this. So I just should leave it at. So I've been making these videos for a while now. It took us like 3 years now because we started on August 24th, 2018, and that was crazy because I know that when we start that first video, this is when I joined. But my actual video was on August 25th, 2018. This is when I started editing the videos. So that's why I started before in 2018 that I began this. But it can take this a long time ago, but we can do this for longer. But there is nothing that I can talk about this, but we can do like more videos in the process. But what I learned in like all those years I can talk about, like all the stuff, like doing YouTube and stuff, like all those stuff. But when it comes to the videos that him and I have done, I know that we can do this like together and like do all those stuff for the videos at the same time. Like you can grow us for less, and then they can take these videos to take this opportunity that we can be like a less or not being less, so we can take that chance. And then it can take us a little bit of opportunity to where we can have the shots that we had, but we can like take this opportunity that we can make these videos, make the content and all those stuff. Like we can make a lot of content videos and make it edit videos that we accomplished that we had, but it wasn't like this before until then. Like when I start doing these videos, but it can take a lot. But so it was me and Vincent that we were starting to make videos from the very beginning. We started doing the toy car videos, and we're having so much fun that we like to do more. And I usually edit videos, and he has the ideas that we can select. And once we bring a third member, we were doing videos as a trio, as the same team members that we had. But before that, if you haven't noticed, I was a part of the same team that we formed. Kingston and Vincent were friends at that time until I didn't notice that. But when I met Kingston, he's a funny guy. He's a nice guy, so he is the king. And because we have our nicknames, catchphrase, and that's what we had. Because I would call myself the Chosegaming. Vincent is the food spirits, one of those food spirits. Kingston is the king. Alright, the king. So I have a lot of nicknames, but Ryan, I think Ryan is the food spirit, I think. But everyone, like Martin's kind of like the soldier, but when I had members to join this group, I never know this is going to be a good gang or a good group. But we're just like here together as a group. We're making funny challenges, more videos, and we like to play a lot of cool things. So we've been making toy videos, and we've been like having fun. But we done all those things, but that's all we began. So, but let's see. So me and my friend Kingston, we were like just talking to each other, like thinking that you're in this group now. Welcome to the channel. I'm Benjamin. You're welcome. We want to be in this video. We're happy. We're so proud of you. But the thing is, I haven't met your families, but my mom, well, you already met one of my family members that knew, but we've been contacting each other for now until we finally reunite again. Like we're having cool parties, and my accomplice is that once we're all finished, we can do together as a group doing overnights, and we've been trying to do overnight and we can't do it. But my plan was that if there is any place that we can do an overnight challenge, we can do that. But the thing is that we want to do it. Usually, the ones that we stay up late, we want to make sure we can survive until we can. So there's a lot of places that we can find, but it's gonna be really hard to find where it is. But because I haven't done this overnight challenge with the same team yet, but I've been doing this with the overnight challenges by myself lately. I haven't done overnight videos in over a year now, probably like a year ago now. But I never done this before because I did my very very first overnight in my house with my brother outside tent. We done that video, so you guys remember that video went so well. And then we did a car video, but that was too cramped because one time when we did an overnight in the car was like the cramp. It was too lumpy. It was too cramped. But like we couldn't like get through, and that's why we had to change the car to the other one. That's the time when my dad has that problem. So he changed the cars, and then we like it. So far, he's been having it for a while now, and we want to do a little bit more overnight videos, but we just can't. We can't do more distances. We have ran out of options. We ran out of ideas. But when I start doing the videos with my friends, we never know that we're going to be best friends around that time. But because we were best friends as a trio together, like me, Vincent, and because I mean, it was me, Vincent, and myself. We were the only three guys that we were best friends at the time as a trio. Until we had our friend, our homie, Martin, that he was with us making videos and we were having a good time. So I can give him kind of this. Because once you're in the video, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to get a shout out. You're just in it and that's good. You're in it. I have a friend named Ryan, but he was in the scenes around that time. But he was until then. Until I signed him in. But finally, can't believe this. So he was in it and we were making this new title belt called the Lunchbox Championship, and we want to do that different because I want to bring something cool that I wanted to do, but it's gonna be really really hard. I want to bring like let me see. I kind of want to change it up to not a wrestling belt, but kind of like a championship belt. But I can make something cool, and this time next time I'm assuming we should do a trophy that is with we can make a trophy that I can make something cool or kind of an item. It's like I forgot what it's called, but it's because my plan was once we're finished, I think we can do with this build or we can do it challenges. But whenever it comes to the some competitions like that where we're playing like these cool games, like these cool arcade games, we can do that. But once we're finished, I think we can come back to each other. We can reunite it and we can do one more things. But I should tell them we need to do overnight videos because we haven't done it yet on this channel. Like we haven't done it yet. But it's happening. But I don't know when it's gonna happen. Because I'm a little nervous if I can't do this in the summer. That would be really, really bad. That would be really, really sad. So I don't want to do that. But I did some cool videos there because we went to the road trip together. We did so if you guys didn't know, we did a road trip video. It was 2 years ago. We did a road trip with Vincent and his friends. We did there. I met other guys that Vincent met, and then I know them very well. I started to meet other people I already know. So I met those guys that I know them very well, but they're all really funny. So they're a part of the video until because after we started doing the videos, we had to stop because after we done the road trip video, we had to stop recording because it was too much work and all those stuff. So we had to stop recording everything like that. So it was a good ride. We did at the point we got upset at that point on one of those rides. I don't know why, but we just kind of get upset at that. But we have a long history. But so we've been making a little road trips. We've been making a lot of fun. But so we've been making a lot of videos of the past of the Steam team, and we kind of want to go back. But we did that like a year ago now. It's been like a half year ago now since we have done it with my friends that we had several months back. But it's a thing that I found out that probably like not being less or just like taking a chance of that, but it can be like like how everything put together like that. He just never does that. And Timothy can never land on that, but he can take one shot. So boom. I never less of that, but I can take that one opportunity for that, but they can take a little less of that. But there was one thing that I can mention it, but less, but I can guarantee that sometimes that when I do the videos with the Steam team, I always want to know that sometimes when I do the videos with the Steam team, and we can do like more content, more episodes, more of that. But once we split our different ways, I feel like I'm alone now and have no one to hang out with, and that was really bad for me this year. And I want to go back because I don't want to be like this for how long until I figure out how. But after I started meeting friends, we can contact each other, we can have some good time. But when I started meeting people and everything like that, so basically I did used to cross country. I used to go out to the city. I've been one state one time, I think. So I've been Los Angeles multiple times. I've been Kansas City for one time now. I've been outside of California, so that's good. So I started making. So when I was starting making videos, I made my videos on August because I know this is why I started my channel. But before all that, my very first road trip was on June. I forgot what it was, but it was on June 2018. We were doing the. So the summertime, I want to do this. I love doing this in June because it's really fun. I want to do this really early, but I'm happy because we're getting close to the summer, and I'm so happy. But I love to do this kind of videos on stuff like a proposition of that. But my very first road trip was me going to Kansas City with my family there. We love going there. We love going back to see our cousins. It's good to see them back again. And I'm planning to go back, but this time with the whole entire because Grandpa wasn't with us before that time. He was alone, but my plan was maybe do this with Grandpa because it's going to be really hard to do it with Grandpa because we have to do it. Because the first time I did it was just the four of us without Grandpa, so I kind of want to do this with Grandpa to see what happens. So that's one competition, but the problem is there's two cars, so we need to make we need to find a way how to get this through, and we can do whatever. Because basically, one of my cousins has a new house, because it's kind of connected to it. My mom's sister has a house, and one of my cousins has a house, so it's like kind of both connected to it. On this side and the other side, it was kind of like, what? There's like two houses at the same time. One is like down, one's like kind of here, but it's like all the side. But if I go down across the street, I think that's her house. Like because the first time when I went to her house, I thought that the house was like still renovated, but no, it was like there's just like stuff on the floor. There's like all those stuff are still renovated, all like are still cleaning up and starting to put all stuff and everything. But if I go back to Kansas City and see what it looks like now, that means that the house is already full. So that means it's good. Like everything is like good. No mess on the floor. Everything's like always like good with couches, TVs, and all those stuff. Everything's there now. But I used to go upstairs before. I used to go to my mom's sister's house. You can see when I done my first time, because this is when I bought the Wii. But we can talk about that later on, but I haven't done this yet because I know I've been in Kansas City before. But when I done the videos that I did I never done the videos yet, but once I got my first Wii series with me and my brother, we thought that this game was going to be hard, but we used to play Wii in the past when we were little kids, but we used to play those games like kind of wrestling and all those stuff, but I used to play cars a lot. I love playing cars, and I finished the story of the game like really badly, and so after that I kind of no ideas because I used to play wrestling like the All Stars. Me and my brother were good at it. The game, we're good at it, but it's that we always forget what the controls was until we figure it out now. But it was really good because it's been a while. But we love to have some fun. We love to have some fun in the game. Yeah, it's crazy. So after that, I went back and my friends were contacting me on text. Have a good summer. I'm doing good. But him and I were doing these videos all the time, so we love to do each other. But we like to do these videos around that time, like not in the process. But I love making videos like this. It's like it's so fun. But I like to do like these kind of videos, whatever was the middle of that. But I know that me and when I really start the channel with me and Vincent, we thought it was gonna be bad, but no, it was good. So we were making content. We upgraded more. We are making good ideas. we're making content, we're making good videos. And that's what we do. We start to have some plans, we set it up, edit videos, upload them, boom, we're good. Um, it's good that we have accomplishing, because I know that we have several guys. Like when we starting editing, we're starting to upload, we're starting to like do anything. So that's crazy. I know many people have, cause I see many YouTubers have like employees or anything like that, like starting like the merch and editing, upload, like filming all this stuff. I see many YouTubers have done it. But I'm thinking that probably my accomplishment is like buy myself a house in Kansas City, like to stay there. Cause my plan is this: once I finish everything I had, or what I'm doing right now, once I finish what I'm doing, I'm probably going to Kansas and buy myself a house there, because I want to make. Because what happens if I just connect it to the house that one of my cousins has, but like more closer maybe, or it's gonna be like kind of like we're in the same area, kind of like we're going like a circle. It will be crazy if it happens, but if it does, then oh my gosh, it's gonna make us really strange. And how we can just barely walk. We don't have to take a drive. We can just barely walk to the house, and then boom, we can just have fun there. Yeah, usually sometimes my mom usually goes to the kitchen, have fun, watch TV. That's what my accomplishment is, because I think if we can make it this house, that we can put all those stuff. But my plan was that I can just make a house and I can just like do those stuff. But when I make a house, I can just like, oh my gosh, I can make this house. Boom, I can make this house. Make it good. But the problem is that we've been talking a lot of conversations about the house. Like we're probably gonna move later on. But I'm a little scared because how long have we been in this house, and it's crazy. But once I finish, I can do it. But the thing is that I know that it's gonna take us like a long time, because I've been doing the work lately, but I never done this before that. Because I know that I want to go back to the same team group, so we can go back to the OG videos. Like we can start back. We must do overnight. Why we're doing this, or why we're accomplishing for it, because we're doing other stuff. But there was one thing I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say this. If there is a text from them, I can guarantee I can reply to them. So if the same team like replies to me in the summer, I would definitely reply. Like I will definitely respond to them. Like if they tell me what it is, like what they're doing, I can guarantee that, because I know what I haven't got a call from over a year now. It's been over a year since I got that call. Like it's crazy, because here's the thing. It's been over a year since I got a call from one of my buddies. Like the last call I got was Kingston. Like oh my god, that was the last call I got. But I haven't got their numbers, like Bartine, Ryan, and Johnny. All those three guys, I haven't got a call from them. But I only got a call from Vincent and Kingston. That's the only two I only got called. But the cool thing is I got a text from Martine, but I haven't got his number yet. But I'm gonna see if it can happen this time yet. But I'm glad they're sending me cool photos of them. But I'm glad that we're probably going back. But I'm thinking, because last year we did this part. If you guys didn't notice, I did this video a while back, that a long time ago, where it was me and my friends that we were doing. I met Kingston's family. I met Kingston's, like, his brothers and sisters, I think. I met his brothers. I met a boy named Dominic that was one of the brothers. And then later on, this is getting weird, because they were going against me, or they're trying to, because I'm the nice guy around here, like trying to be like the nice guy around here, like with the family and stuff. But the cool thing is, I always wanted to hang out. Strikers, my Vincent's dad was so happy. My dad was happy on Vincent's dad, because we're all together now. Later on, that we're having a good time, and we're going down to that. The coolest thing is that I never done this before, but the coolest of that. But so me and my friends, the coolest thing is that I wanted, because I did this before, because Dominic, everyone was in the video. Show me proof and all stuff when Vincent showed me the videos. But after I made that pumpkin Halloween edition thing, once I made that video, yeah. Once I done that, I think we have a lot of bit fun. But there's this toy, or this animated but they had this toy, I think they had, or this kind of what is it? Is it this play toy thingy? I don't know. They have this figure, and there's this figure they had. They have one of those these cartoon show toys. They have one of those, and then they have one of those cool figures, like I don't know what they call it, but there's a character named Joe that they name him. We have fun playing Joe. We like playing the hoops. They have a basketball hoop. I didn't notice that until now. Vincent has the basketball hoop, but I didn't notice because I used to shoot it, and we've been laughing at each other really bad. We're in that room. We're just like laughing at each other, throwing Joe at him, and we're just like doing that. But later on, he's been showing me what he's accomplishing, like what is he making. He's been making these Lego Star Wars thing. He's making like the ship, and he's really good at it. And that's what I used to do the Lego Warzone thing. I've been doing the Warzone for lately, and because the cool thing is I've been doing the Warzone videos, and I haven't come back ever since because the figures that I had are all in storage. So it's kind of like this might be the end of the series. So I'm kind of a little sad about it, but yeah, because sometimes these videos that I'm planning are all canceled because this year's going to be kind of a little bit new. But I don't know why. But I know that me and Vincent, I love his Star Wars ship that he made. It was so good. Totally God. Can't believe it. But when we start but I never know this is going to be funny because we did this video before. Oh my gosh. We love making videos like this. We have to have content. When we start having fun, we're so funny, like having good fun activities like that. Sometimes when we start doing videos, we never know it's gonna be good, but we have an idea. Oh gosh. So we are halfway there to the podcast. I know it's gonna be kind of long, but after this video, we're gonna start doing GTS wrestling and then like more episodes. You're about to find out. There's gonna be more, but there's a lot of things I had. But the next episode, we're gonna talk about what it is, and we're gonna talk about it. I don't know when. So I'm thinking. Wait. Yeah. What time is it? Is it like 5 o'clock? Yeah. It's supposed to be 5 o'clock. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. I checked the clock. There's a clock right next to me, and I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Look. I'll show you. Yeah, that's the clock. So I guess that's it for the podcast, yo. Thank you so much for welcoming to the first episode of the Chosegaming Podcast. Thank you for joining, and thank you for being with us for how long. My plan was to make sure how long this video is going to take. I don't know when, but it's going to be a lot of videos, so don't worry. It's going to be a lot of editing. I apologize. This is going to be a long editing. It's going to be a long editing video, so don't worry. It's okay if it zooms or out, so it doesn't matter. But what I'm accomplishing is to make sure this video is going to do so well, and I hopefully get this done by the end of it. Yeah, I'm done. Well, I guess the podcast is over, so I'm gonna get this over with. It's around 5 o'clock now, so I need to get out of here. So I just barely took off my shoes, so that's some bull. I didn't take off my shoes, so I don't know why. I just took off my shoes. I need to get out of here. Alright, I think that's enough already, so I guess,